is a opabinia. Hi, little time travelers. Let's discover the opabinia, a very strange sea animal from over 500 million years ago. The opabinia lived in the oceans of what is now Canada and China. It had 5 eyes and a long trunk-like nose to grab food. The opabinia ate small worms and tiny sea creatures while crawling along the seabed. It could live for several years and loved exploring muddy ocean floors. Isn't the opabinia a funny and fascinating creature from ancient seas? This is a Malayan tapir. Hello, jungle explorers. Let's meet the Malayan tapir, a funny animal with a black and white body that looks like it's wearing pajamas. The Malayan tapir lives in the rainforests of Malaysia, Thailand, and Sumatra. It eats leaves, fruits, and twigs while walking quietly at night. The Malayan tapir can live about 25 to 30 years and loves swimming in rivers to cool off. Isn't the Malayan tapir a unique and gentle friend of the forest? This is a polar bear. Hello, snowy adventurers. Today we meet the polar bear, the biggest bear in the world. The polar bear lives in the Arctic, near countries like Canada, Russia, and Greenland. This strong animal loves to eat seals and fish, and it can swim for many miles in cold water. A polar bear can live about 25 to 30 years. Did you know the polar bear has thick fur and a layer of fat to stay warm in icy places? This is a panda. Hello, bamboo lovers. Meet the panda, a gentle bear with black and white fur. The panda lives in the mountain forests of China. It enjoys eating bamboo the most, but sometimes also fruits and small plants. A panda can live about 20 years in the wild and even longer in care. These animals love climbing trees, rolling on the ground, and taking long naps. The panda is calm, cute, and one of the most loved animals in the world. This is a pig. Let's meet a chubby farm buddy. The pig.
The pig can be found on farms all over the world, from Asia to Europe and America. It loves to eat fruits, vegetables, grains, and sometimes even leftovers. A pig can live about 15 to 20 years if cared for well. People raise them for meat, but they are also very smart animals. The pig enjoys rolling in mud to stay cool, playing with friends, and exploring with its curious nose.
Get ready for a splashy time! Here comes the Mosasaurus! This giant sea reptile lived in oceans during the dinosaur age, near today's Europe, North America, and Africa. The Mosasaurus wasn't a dinosaur, but a marine reptile that loved eating fish, turtles, and even smaller sea creatures. It could grow over 15 meters long. With its flippers and strong tail, the Mosasaurus was a speedy swimmer. Isn't the Mosasaurus a prehistoric superstar? This is a grasshopper. Hello, garden explorers. Let's meet the grasshopper, a little insect with super strong legs for jumping. The grasshopper lives in fields, forests, and gardens all around the world, from Africa to Asia and America. This tiny creature eats grass, leaves, and crops. A grasshopper can live about 1 year and loves to hop from place to place. Did you know that grasshopper can leap up to 20 times its own body length? That makes the grasshopper an amazing jumper. This is a scallop. Hey, little sea friends. Today we meet the scallop, a shellfish with a pretty fan-shaped shell. The scallop lives in oceans, near countries like Canada, Japan, and France, often resting on sandy seafloors. It eats tiny plankton by filtering water through its shell. The scallop can live up to 20 years and is special because it can swim by quickly opening and closing its shell. Isn't the scallop an amazing and funny sea creature? This is a turtle. Hi, curious friends. The turtle is a gentle reptile with a hard shell that protects its body. You can find turtle in oceans, rivers, lakes, and even on land across many countries of the world. A turtle enjoys eating plants, algae, insects, and sometimes small fish. They can live a very long time, often 50 years or more. Turtle love swimming slowly, sunbathing on rocks, and moving calmly. They are peaceful, unique, and very special animals. This is a kangaroo. Hi, jumpy friends. Let's meet the kangaroo, a famous animal with strong legs and a cozy pouch for its baby. The kangaroo lives in Australia and nearby islands, hopping around grasslands and forests. It eats grass, leaves, and small plants while spending time in groups called mobs. The kangaroo can live about 20 years and loves jumping long distances. Isn't the kangaroo an amazing and playful friend from the land down under? This is a turkey. Hello, farm friends. Today, we meet the turkey, a big bird with shiny feathers and a funny red wattle under its beak. The turkey lives on farms and forests in countries like the United States, Mexico, and Canada. It eats seeds, fruits, and small insects while walking around. The turkey can live about 10 years and enjoys staying in groups with family. Isn't the turkey a friendly and special bird that people also celebrate on holidays? This is a sawfish.
Hello, ocean adventurers. Let's meet the sawfish, a rare animal with a long snout that looks like a giant saw. The sawfish lives in shallow waters and rivers near countries like Australia, India, and the USA. This amazing creature eats small fish, crabs, and shrimp. A sawfish can live about 25 to 30 years and loves to rest on sandy bottoms. Did you know the sawfish uses its saw-like nose to stun and catch food? That makes the sawfish very special.
This is a spotted deer. Hello, nature explorers. Let's meet the spotted deer, also called the chitto, a gentle animal with white spots on its brown coat. The spotted deer lives in forests and grasslands of India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. This lovely creature eats grass, fruits, and leaves. A spotted deer can live about 10 to 15 years and enjoys moving in large herds. Did you know the spotted deer is often seen walking near monkeys, helping each other stay safe? This is a Marella splendens. Hi, little time travelers. Today we'll meet the tiny Marella splendens. This ancient sea creature lived more than 500 million years ago in what is now Canada. The Marella splendens enjoyed eating tiny bits of food from the ocean floor, like plankton and small particles. With its spiky head and many legs, the Marella splendens looked very unusual. Scientists think it lived only a short time, maybe just a few years. The Marella splendens is one of the most famous fossils from the Burgess Shale. Let's glide through the waves and meet the giant leatherback sea turtle. Leatherback sea turtles live in oceans near countries like the USA, Indonesia, and South Africa. A leatherback sea turtle eats jellyfish and can dive super deep. It can live up to 45 years. Leatherback sea turtles are the biggest sea turtles and have soft, leathery shells instead of hard ones. Can you say leatherback sea turtle?